It seems these days, wherever the Prime Minister goes, there's often a contingent of so-called Freedom Convoy protesters there to greet him. And that was no exception at this week's cabinet retreat here in Hamilton, where protesters camped out front the hotel the Prime Minister, his cabinet and entire staff were staying at for several evenings this week. They even surrounded the restaurant the Prime Minister was dining at last night. As he left, it appeared the protesters swarmed him, forcing his security detail to usher him into the safety of the hotel. Now, Hamilton police say that there were about 100 protesters that descended on the downtown last night, launching fireworks at the hotel behind me, honking horns and waving flags. But despite all that, there were no arrests made and no tickets issued. Now, the Prime Minister this morning took the opportunity to respond to the protests and the protesters, calling them a handful of angry people that do not represent democracy in this country.
It's really, really important in our democracy that people can express their disagreement or displeasure or even anger with various governments. That's really important. And at the same time, our police services and institutions will ensure that those protests remain peaceful and law-abiding. That's something that really matters, and we'll always ensure that people are free to express their perspective.
Now, a year after the convoy rolled into Ottawa, the flags and the horns may be the same, but the numbers are significantly reduced. Still, there's no signs these types of protests will end anytime soon. Ian Wood, CTV News, Hamilton.